Welcome back, sixth graders. We are going to continue working on our timelines today, and the completed project will be due on Monday, glued and cut and turned in by Monday. Announcements: there's a dance on Friday at 1:50, so during 7th hour what you'll do is leave all of your belongings in your class. You're not going to take anything with you to the dance, which is in the community ed gyms. That's the gymnasium about 2 miles down the gym hallways. And you can go there, hang out, dance if you want, but it's mostly hang out and relax, just to celebrate the start of middle school. So here's my announcements. We're going to finish printing timelines today. This is the last day that you're going to print during our class time. I want you to select a timeline background and start cutting and pasting today. And we're going to learn about grading criteria. Hopefully we'll get to mystery cards soon. So here's an example of a timeline that I thought the student did a particularly nice job. So I want to talk about what makes this a strong timeline. What do you think? All right, let's look at my criteria here. So let's talk about a 2. A 2 is the dates 2007 to 2019 are in chronological order, left to right. 7 events correspond to a date. So even though you have all of these dates posted, you only need to have 7 events listed for them. Each event has a picture. At least 2 pictures are legibly hand-drawn. And then make sure you have your first and last name and class period. They're neat. I don't know why this thing is here. Are neat and visible. And to get a 2, it also might look a little bit rushed in some spots. Okay, let's talk about a 4. A 4 is the key elements of the 2 score are used. So everything here is happening except the rush spot. There's particular care that's used to be neat and consistent with the cutting and gluing. Cutting looks clean and not jagged. The visual appeal stands out because spacing, creativity, and neatness are done with precision and care. So basically you're taking a very careful job to glue down your project, make it look neat and not rushed. So if you look back at this one right here, I would give this project a 4 because it's got all the dates. This kid took care because the dates are evenly spaced out, even though not all of them are used. That's fine. This kid did a careful job drawing. All right, and then there's her drawing is also right here. Some of the timelines are not showing. It's easy to see where a picture corresponds with her event. This kid's cutting looks neat. It's not jagged, sloppy. It's easy to read. It looks consistent. She's using kind of a block style of text. It's not these straight lines, but all of them are. Okay, and where needed, she's using a line to connect the event to the date. She's got her first and last name here. She's got 7th hour. So it looks like this kid took time to do a nice job. All right, this one right here, it's consistent, so it's got all the dates, 2007, 8, 9, all the way up to 18. It's last year's, of course. She's using more of a like a longer straight sentence approach versus a block. Okay, it's neatly connected to a date. Pictures are neatly connected to dates, and you know the cutting doesn't look jagged. It just looks like this kid took particular care to do a nice job. All right, so that's what I'm looking for, is that if you're to get a 4, that it's particularly neat. You're very careful. You're not having sloppy gluing or sloppy cutting. You know, sentences are correct. Although this kid didn't use periods on all of them. I'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah. So today, when we go up to the computer lab, I want you to finish printing, and then you may start cutting and pasting. Now you're going to have to take your project with you to your next class. You need to leave it out and open so that the glue dries. And then I would say maybe on the way to lunch or on the way to, well, maybe not on the way to lunch, on the way to exploratories, maybe drop it off in your locker so that you don't have to carry it around, or at least when it's dried, then you could fold it if you wanted to. All right, we're going to have a great day today. I look forward to your projects, and have a good one.